Okay, so I had a little had a little nightmare. Um, trying to find a Dreamcast that actually works. I was told that um eBay sellers will list their consoles. I was told that eBay sellers will list their consoles as tested working. But the joy about it is that you're not gonna know you're not gonna know if it's working until you actually get it at your until you actually get it from your if you actually until it arrives at your house. Now the biggest issue that I had when I first I'm gonna go ahead and replicate. It doesn't have a disc in there right now, but one of the main issues with the Dreamcast is it does one of two things. One is the when reset, which is it's not really that bad. It's not that really that difficult to fix. All you gotta do is get those little connector pins on the rear of the console, clean them, and then so here I turn this on. Now I put the disc in just fine. Hey, this one still reads. This one still reads. The only reason why it doesn't even have a disc in there, so that way I can actually reproduce the problem so I can reproduce the problem. So that way I can reproduce the problem. I open up the console. Says, "Please wait while this is being checked." It checks the disc, but whenever you play the game, it refuses to load the JD-ROM. And you get this little error message that says, "Please insert game disc." Okay, so you put it doesn't have a disc in there right now, but let's just suppose you already try. Let's just suppose you try it again, even though the disc is already I mean, so you try that again. And when you press A, it'll tell you, "Please insert game disc," even though the disc is already in the tray. And when you press A, if you have a music CD and you press A, it gives you this screen it gives you this screen. But I don't know. Let's just say that you put let's just suppose that you already put the disc back in the tray, and it's this time a music CD. You press music, and it gives you this. Except this little spinny giant CD in the middle. Except it doesn't have it. Now this does not have that. And then it doesn't give you the track, doesn't give you the time, doesn't give you none of that. All it does is take all it does is take you to that thing And then if you buy excess, if you buy it and it does this, you're screwed unless you can actually turn that little potometer, that little potometer, which regulates the voltage of the tray, of this part right here in the black. There's this little screw, this little screw. All you have to do is like turn that, and then like 1/10 of a way or whatever to the left or right. Or just replace the GD-ROM drive, which is very difficult to do. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. What you can do, yeah, because this one I'm using doggy style for mine. Yeah, this is proof that I have finally had a Dreamcast that works. So you open it, put the disc into the tray, like so. And it'll say, please wait while this is being checked. And hear, if you hear these whirring sounds, it means that it works. And then if you press music, this is what what it should look like when you're trying to play a music CD on your Dreamcast. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's what it should look like. Yeah, that's exactly what it should do whenever you're trying to play a disc into the. Now the game that now when we tested out a game, it was a North American game, not a Japanese game, a North American game. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing, but this time. Just real quick, I have a game called Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Basically, what we have here, what we have here is that it works. Um, and you have heavy metal geomatrix, and then if you put the disc into the tray, close it, and it'll check the disc. And if you hear the rendering sounds, it means that it successfully read the disc. And instead of telling you to insert the disc into the tray, even though even though the disc is already in the system, it goes straight to the Sega screen, and then it says and yeah, it works. This Dreamcast is now is good working order. It is in good working order. I got it at Accessory World a few weeks ago, which is my local cell phone. It's my local cell phone store. It specializes in cell phones and phones, tablets, accessories, and whatnot. And it's also like a little pawn shop that sells used games. For the Genesis, for most of the cartridge-based systems. Now now you will find PlayStation 2 games and games. Every once in a while you get Dreamcast games. Every once in a while, and they also sell games with the handhelds, such as the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and so on. So what do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should get the game? Do you think I should get some game? Do you think I should tweak the pedometer, or what have you, or should I get the game up? Should I get the game up or should I get Dream Shell or what? Because the Dream Shell is just as the Dream Shell is just as unreliable as a GD-ROM drive. It's in beta, so it's not gonna be reliable. So, any suggestions on if I should replace it if the G-ROM drive actually does fail? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks.